Hello everyone and welcome to Hot Shots TV. I'm Scott Briard and we're here for another episode of This Is Darts. I'm joined Monday morning by Jackie, who's here with me this morning. Ready for an episode. How are you?
I'm good.
Had a good weekend?
Yes, I did.
Yeah? Did you play any darts this weekend?
No, I was actually playing ping pong.
You played ping pong? Well, that's good. That's within the family of game sort of thing. Did you win?
It was kind of not a winning match. We were all a little under the influence.
Oh, okay.
Drinking.
Does it make ping pong more exciting when you've had a few drinks?
Yeah.
Well, that's all right.
The ball doesn't usually land on the table.
Well, I guess in a sense, it's a good thing you weren't playing darts if you had a few drinks.
Yeah, no.
That becomes a little bit dangerous
My
at
dart
that
game
point.
actually is a little bit better when I drink, to be totally honest.
Wow. Well,
that's why they have it in the bars, isn't it?
It's going to have to be a 19 and over show at some point. Anyway, well, that's good. You had a good weekend. Weather's a little bit nicer. It's outside. It's minus, I think it's about -6 here. I think it's about 25 degrees, 26 degrees Fahrenheit. We have had some cold weather, which is something we will get to a draw later on. We offered last week a bunch of prizes. We're going to talk about some of them. Jackie's found her favorite tequila pigs here for us to suit you.
Suits our morning conversation.
So we're going to give away a bunch of stuff this morning because we had a lot of great letters come in from those of you that have been freezing this winter, that have spent a lot of time inside playing darts. Some interesting notes. I read through them quickly this morning. One person actually stopped smoking outside during dart games because it got so cold for him. He said, to heck with this. He actually stopped smoking while he's playing darts, which is a great thing, I guess, if it's cold outside. It makes you stop smoking. Another letter came in from a great customer of ours in Brazil who said it's been 100 degrees down there, and they've actually been staying inside in the air conditioning playing darts. So it's had two different effects this winter on everybody. But a lot of people have entered the draw, so we'll do that draw afterwards. We've got lots of great prizes. The toque everybody seems to be after. I threw this on my head as a joke last week. I can't believe how many we sold. People actually sending in inquiries to see what we had available, and we'll give away one today as well on the show. This past weekend, Players' Championship over in England. I had a chance, I think it was Saturday, I caught one of the matches. Phil Taylor, as you know, Phil Taylor's probably one of our best-selling darts here. Playing Terry Jenkins, who has those tungsten darts that doesn't have any grip on them. We seem to sell a lot of those as well. Terry actually took him to a hill match and then fell apart. I couldn't believe it. He had a chance to beat 14, 15-time world champion Phil Taylor. Fell apart through a 9, I think, as one score. It was unfortunate to see because, as always, I've been a big supporter of Jenkins. I'm a big supporter of the underdogs. He didn't beat Phil, but who did? Phil Nicholson ended up winning the tournament, played extremely well, beat Taylor in a hill match. And one of the keys to this, and I think is one of the keys to why Simon Whitlock went so far in the World Championships, Nicholson here had finishes against Taylor of a 170 checkout, a 130, a 121, a 104. He threw a 95.86 average on him. Brilliant darts, anyway, to say the least. Took out Phil Taylor semifinals and went on to beat Mervyn King, another player I'm a big fan of this year, and I think you're going to see a lot more championships out of Paul Nicholson and out of Mervyn King. Anyway, Paul Nicholson, 60,000 pounds. It's just over $100,000 Canadian. Yeah.
I need to get into some darts.
Yeah, I think so. We're in the wrong industry.
Yeah, apparently.
Anyway, big darts, big money over there. Great tournament in England. Hopefully all of you watched it on Justin.tv or caught a few episodes, a few matches as I did. Anyway, take note, Premier League will be coming up soon. That should be on Justin.tv as well. So, great chance for us in North America to watch some of the live darts being played as they broadcast it there in England. Anyway, let's get to this draw. We had a bunch of fun entries. Before we get to this, talk to me about tequila pigs. Kelly brought it in before Christmas. I somehow missed it. It skipped my generation or something in university. Did you play it at all in school?
Not really. I was introduced to it here, but since then I have enjoyed them.
Have you taken any home? And
Not yet.
No?
No, but I play them here.
You play them here?
But I don't drink, of course not.
Okay. Do you put them in water and they grow or anything? It's like a chia pet or anything? Or is it,
No,
I don't really...
you just toss them here. I'll open this one. It's basically a fun game. I don't personally drink tequila, so I'd probably do vodka shots rather than tequila shots.
Vodka shots. Wow, that skipped my generation too.
Basically, you just throw them in however they land. That's how many points you get, and whoever has the most points has to drink.
Wow, we played an interesting game. We played King Pong. It was at a curling bond spiel. The Mixed Club Championship, we were bouncing ping pong balls, which you've obviously become a pro on this weekend, and into the cups.
Yeah, beer pong.
And whoever's cup it landed in, they had to drink. And then it got crazy where there was rules. You had to keep your thumb on the table. You had to answer questions. Anyway, it was a lot of fun. But this actually looks like a great... you can also do fruit juice and pop, I assume. We don't want to encourage everybody to...
Yeah, no, for kids you can do some lemonade or
Some
whatever.
fun things. Tequila pigs. You can call them lemonade pigs if you're under 19, I guess. Anyway, fun stuff. We're going to do a draw for. We get the hat. What is in the hat? Oh, this is darts flight shafts. We've got horseshoe darts, which... Fun story in this. I've always told fun stories in the show, and I guess we've got a couple minutes. Kelly and I, and a good friend of ours, Geneva, who worked for us at the time, went down to one of the trade shows in Vegas. Had a great time at the Palms Hotel. Met a pile of celebrities. We ran into Matthew Perry was down there. Dave Foley. We actually sat into an episode of Celebrity Poker. We ran into the OC, was filming at the Venetian. We walked out and ran into an episode of the OC and got to hang out with those guys for a while. But anyway, over the weekend at the trade show, I ran into a guy from California who invented horseshoe darts, but hadn't found a sort of a market or a niche for it. I thought it was a great idea, especially up here in Canada. So many Canadians play horseshoes in the summer. It was a chance to play it on a dartboard. Anyway, we sell them here, the $15. 2 pegs go into 2 different locations, the middle of the 11, middle of the 6, and the dartboard. The shoes actually attach to your dart. So you're throwing horseshoes as you would calculate horseshoes if you were outside playing in the pits. Anyway, great game. So we're going to give away a set of those. They're only $15 and they're on our website. And it's a great thing to do if you're tired of playing 501, if you're tired of playing cricket. We seem to go through a lot of them. I've lost touch with this person, so I don't know how many sets we have left in the back. We'll have to check on inventory, but hopefully we can find them again and restock. Anyway, great story. We had a lot of fun down in Vegas that year. I think tequila was involved that trip. Anyway, Tridents are in here, some flights and shafts from This Is Dart, a dart mug to put your tequila in, and a case for your darts to go into there. As well, somebody had sent us a pile of these sharpeners, point sharpeners. I'm not a big fan of darts being razor sharp, but they told me this is a great chance to take the burrs off the darts. I had sent some of these out. I actually have emails back from some of the guys that have tried them. I'm going to have to do an episode on these as well. Company down, I think they're down in Toledo, Ohio. So I'll have to follow up and do a show on that at some point. But do you want to pull a winner? We'll talk about how this person's winter's been and how their darts are going.
Winner.
As Josh would say, winner, winner, chicken dinner. Darren Carlson. I think Darren's from, Cold in the Prairies. December was stupid cold, like ridiculously cold. So bloody cold, I gave up smoking. This is our smoker. Between games on league night and the weekend, we had a blizzard so bad the staff couldn't go to the Legion, so our Monday night dart league was canceled. The only good thing is that I might scare off some better players from zone playdowns on Saturday, giving me a better chance. Sure would love a new toque to show up at league night with. Well, Darren, I'm going to get the toque out to you. I thought this was pretty comical when we put it in. So Darren, we'll get your toque out to you. Jackie will make sure we package this up, ship it out today to you. Anyway, if you had a chance, I hope you watched the Players' Championship over the weekend. Big prize money and some upsets, and I like to see it. Didn't become stale, I think, with Phil Taylor winning so many championships, but it lost its excitement about the new guys coming up. We always know Barneveld and Part are right there with them, but now some new guys with Wade Jenkins, and now we're looking at Mervyn King and Paul Nicholson sort of coming up the ranks. It's going to be interesting this year. I think we're in for a great year. Some great tournaments. Vegas is going to be big prize money this year for the PDC, the Professional Darts Corporation. Here, London, Ontario as well. We'll have a major tournament in August. I believe we have 2 days back-to-back of over £30,000 in prize money, which when I was your age, did I play when you were age? I was, well, even earlier. I guess in my late teens, I mean, there was a lot of tournaments, $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 in the late 80s, early 90s. But it was because of sponsorship money from alcohol and tobacco companies. And since that sort of ceased to exist now, it's great to see some of this prize money coming back. And of all things it's coming back with, most of the sponsors are poker websites who have found that dart players are a demographic they want to tackle. And with the billions of dollars, I think I can easily say, going into online poker, it's nice to see them spending some money back into the dart world. Anyway, anything else to follow up? Monday morning, we got a big week ahead of us. We've got a great project we're working on. Maybe we'll tell more about it on some episode once everything launches and once our new thing is up and running. Anyway, thanks for coming on today.
Thanks for
hanging out with us. Tequila pigs. I guess there's a set in the back in the office.
No.
Anyway, everybody, thanks, Jackie.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great week.